Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong for the Game Boy. In the last video, we completed Stage 7, and we got started with Stage 8. And we're going to play more of Stage 8. So, without any further ado, let's begin. Starting with Stage 8-3. So, we need to make our way down the water. Not run into any spikes on the way. Get the purse. And then see if we can do anything else. I definitely want to go up. Bring that switch to the right. And then get the key. And then get to the bottom safely. And then get the key to the door. I do also want to get the umbrella too. I almost messed that up. I almost forgot about the umbrella, and I almost lost the key, and I had to go get that all over again. Not my smart decision, but hey, I made it work. Now let's see if we can get some lives. Well, we got one life at the very least. Now it's time for Stage 8-4. And here, we need to not do that, first of all. So we just lost a life that I already got. Trying to do all this. And now, we're gonna wait over here. I need Donkey Kong to bring the ladder back, so I can push that switch to the right. I wanted to jump and I couldn't do it. And from there we needed to get the shoot, what's her name? I already forgot. Pauline. I almost wanted to call her Penelope, but no, that wasn't right. Well, at least I had a better time that time. That worked out rather well. Probably because I didn't do the handstand jump this time around. And that brings us 7 lives. Also, we can ride on these little rocks, which is nice. Something tells me we're going to have to do that eventually. And let's go ahead and save here and start at the next batch of levels, starting with Stage 8-5. What are we looking at here? Okay, we need to play around with hammers. And we also need to get to that door. Gonna go ahead and get the hammer here. And we need to teleport the hammer. So that way... Oh, why'd I do that? I did not need to. But you kind of get the idea now. We're playing with hammers. We got to break all those blocks so that way we can actually get around and get everything. And, of course, we also need to get rid of all of the hedgehogs as well. Doing that would be a rather nice benefit of everything that we're doing here. Alright. Make sure you press B right there. Where that lone block is. That way, you can get the hammer where the hat is. Speaking of which, we needed to get that. Had to concentrate a little bit just to not get destroyed by a hedgehog, but well, here we are. And really? You're going to do this to me? Well, whatever. We got the key to the door anyway. I should have used a hammer to get rid of the hedgehogs, just to make things a little easier. Didn't have to, but still, I probably should have. Now let's go ahead and get nothing. We already got an extra life in that level anyway. Time for stage 8-6. We need the jumping springboard for the purse and nothing else. Then we need to hit that switch. And I need to avoid that scorpion while getting up to that other switch. Let's try this again. Alright. Let's get the purse again. And let's get the switch again. I was trying to do the jump! Game! Yeah, I'm trying to do the handstand jump. And it's not doing that either. Alright. Let's do this again! Oh, for Pete's sake. Good enough. Now let's get over here. And let's go ahead. Get past that. Are you serious? I'm the scorpion. I'm just going to stay here the whole time. Unbelievable. Maybe I should be using the top switch first and then the second. And then the bottom one. And I honestly thought I could get away with that. No, I could not. It's like I'm showing every wrong way to do everything now. This is ridiculous. Come on. And are you serious? Okay, I guess I don't need that after all. Okay. Or maybe I need to do that. Hard to tell what I need to do. Maybe you're expected to get the bottom one and then the top. It's hard to tell. But now you're expected to play with all three. Whoa. Anyway, let's go ahead and look around the top here. Try not to get crushed as we do everything. We need to go over all the way to the left to get the umbrella. We're going to need to hit that switch. But that's okay. We'll be able to go down anyway. And from here... I can go ahead and do this. Well, this is wild. Don't need that button. I do need that button. I still need to be able to go down, though. We'll figure this out. Hopefully. Though, I may lose a lot of time from this. So you're basically expected to play around with the switches around here as you're doing all of this. Alright, got those points. Now I need to get you. Not the best way to do it, but there we go. So you have the once you have that gate open leading to the exit, you do have to bring the key there. And you need to use the first crushing stone to get to the hat. And you kind of need to use the second crushing stone to get to the exit. Again, you're kind of expected to play with the bottom switch, then the switch above the scorpion, and then the switch at the very top. You can do it with just two, but it'll probably take a little bit of doing just to get through this. Nevertheless, that's exactly what we did. And we are going to be able to get at least one extra life out of this. Now it's time for 8-7. Let's get the purse here. Let's actually trigger this platform. We're not going to need the key yet. Donkey Kong Jr. will be down at the bottom playing with the conveyor belt, but if we know what we're doing, we won't have to do very much. In order to get everything here. And then we can just make our way back up. I'm going to wait until that's back. We're going to place this right here. We're going to have the bridge right here. And just like last time, I do want to hold right. Just so I'll be able to go right when the platform disappears. And because we got rid of so much of the bricks with the hammer, we don't have to rely on Donkey Kong Jr. playing around with the Switch in order to get to the exit. We've already opened up our own path, so we just made this easier for ourselves. Slot machine time. We may be able to do something. I don't know. Well, we got one up. We got two. So I'm back at 99. Now it's time for stage 8-8, and Remember the rocks from the little conveyor or the cutscene from earlier? Well, now you're going to have to rely on those again. So let's wait for these to come our way. Let's not do that, apparently, because I did not expect... Or rather, I just completely forgot that the rock was going to fall straight down. We need to make sure that we can get over to the spike pits, too. And yeah, sometimes that'll happen. Oh, come on. You're breaking my heart here, game. There we go. That was not difficult at all. You just got to be ready to press up and in front of that second ladder as soon as you get on that second rock. And that lands us 5 1-ups, and in case you have trouble getting over the water, jump higher. Now let's go ahead and save our game here. I'm going to get a drink of tea. And then I'm going to play 8-9. Where we will have to be a little better with using the water here. DK Jr. will be above where we start, and he'll be throwing those little shrinking mushrooms. Whoa, what was that? Whoa! Well, we managed to do that. I'm gonna wait to shrink again. Alright, get... Yeah, I needed to be small to get to the umbrella in the hat, so that's why I was waiting for that. And from here, we need to not get shrunken down as we get the key. We need to... I thought I could get over there, but apparently not. I should have just thrown the key down and just jumped on top of it. It's like I'm showing off how not to do things. More than usual. Oh, so that's what's going on. If I'm in front, if I touch the waterfall while doing the handstand, the game takes it as me hitting something that I shouldn't, and I get stunned briefly. I didn't want to be small right now, Junior. Come on. And I can't do the handstand while I'm shrunken. So I gotta wait for that. There we go. Let's do a thing. Now that we have stuff taken care of. Alright. Let's not accidentally run into something we shouldn't as we do all this seriously. And because we move the switch to the left, the platforms move downwards instead of upwards. So we were able to get the key to the door without risking life and limb more than we already have. Yeah, if you get shrunk near the end, you're going to need to avoid the seeds from that flower cannon. And you're going to have to make sure you can get the key once you're back to normal size. Stage 810 will be the last stage for this video, and it is something. We need to get everything on the way down. The wind will be blowing us back. I don't even know how that even worked. I just know that it did. And wow, I messed that up. This one will definitely take several tries. And I may have to get that thing near the pick. I may have to get this. I can't put that there. I'm gonna have to put that there. Perfect. You will have to mess around with those with those springboards. Just to get to everything. No! How did I not die? Now I'm dead. Wow, apparently landing on a springboard allows you to land on your head and not die. That is something. I was not expecting the game to do something like that. Now, thankfully, I had a better idea of what I was doing there. Now, the real question is, can we do this again? And this time, get the key. And apparently I couldn't even touch one of those on the way down. Alright. We got this figured out. We got this going on. We can put that there. Perfect. As perfect as I can get. And now... I should have probably went in a different direction once I dropped the key. Okay. Figuring this out. We will get this. Really? Okay. Perfect. Okay. Put you over here. Put you over here. There we go. So once you get all of the collectibles, you then have to take the key, drop down, get all of the springboards again, and you want to do it in such a way that the key lands on the left side of the left spike pit at the bottom of the stage. When you get to the bottom safely, you then want to get to the left edge of the key, press B, and then immediately hold left on the D-pad when Mario starts lifting the key up. This will allow you to get on safe ground, and you'll be able to take the key to the door. And it's a good thing that the game puts a 1-up in the upper left-hand corner so that you can try this as many times as you need to. Since Nintendo probably knew that you were going to have trouble with this stage. But anyway, we are almost done with Stage 8, Rocky Valley. And it won't be long until we reach Stage 9, which looks like a tower of some sort. So, join me next time, where we complete this stage, hopefully, and then tackle even more of this game. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!